everybody, it's Chef B again. What's for lunch? Well, we have tender greens pasta for lunch today. So this recipe is a little bit more involved, not really, but a little bit more involved than many of the other ones we've done. So just pay attention. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our pasta. Yes, pasta. We're going to use zucchini to make our pasta, and I have this really cool device. It's called the spiralizer. The spiralizer gives you the opportunity to kind of create different textures for like your root vegetables or any kind of vegetable for that matter. So we're going to make pasta with this spiralizer. If you look, you have different tools here, and the tools that you have give you the thickness or the thinness for the pasta that you create. So we're going to use this. This is medium size. And this is perfect for making like a linguine or like a nice thin consistency for your zucchini. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my zucchinis. Now this zucchini, notice that you want it to be nice and straight. All right. Because when we actually use the pasta, we create the pasta, we want a zucchini that's nice and straight so that it can kind of flow on the tool. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just grab my knife. And I'm going to just cut off the edge. Make sure that you cut off straight on both sides. Okay, I'm just going to put that to the side. And then I'm going to take this device, pull it all the way back, and I'm going to attach the zucchini like this to the tool. All right? And then what I want to do is I want to just turn. Okay? Isn't that cool? Look at that. Super cool. We're getting pasta, you guys. It's kind of awesome. And the other cool thing is, as you do this, you get this really cool little tube on the inside of your zucchini. You can just pop that in your mouth and eat. All right. So look at this. So this is what's left over. After you done. It's yummy. So now, what goes on top of the pasta? Well, we're gonna make a really nice tender green, it's almost like a minced green, I would say just topping for our pasta. And so we're going to use for this, let me put this off to the side. Once we're done with that, we're going to use our trusted food processor. I love the food processor. It makes chopping easy. You know, sometimes chopping can just take so much time. So this helps with things. All right, so we harvested these beautiful mustards in the garden, from the garden yesterday, all right? So we went to Jamila's farm, Farmer Jay, and we got these beautiful mustards. Of course, for those of you who haven't tried these particular varieties, it has a really nice peppery, almost like wasabi flavor. It has like a kick to it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut this up into little pieces. Like this. And we're gonna put it in here. Now, because my food processor isn't very, very large, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna process things slowly, and then I'm going to just put it inside of a bowl, okay? So, awesome. All right, actually, this is good. I'm just gonna keep adding. So, some more of these beautiful peppery mustards. And you know, these are really good blood cleansers, all right? When you eat a lot of greens, you're not only giving your body chlorophyll, but you're also helping to cleanse the blood. And this is perfect for, you know, this 15-day challenge. We want to definitely give our body as much chlorophyll as possible and cleanse the blood. Oh man, you should smell this. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It has this wonderful aroma. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So to this, we're also going to add some scallions. So we also harvested these scallions from the garden or the farm. I'm going to put this off to the side for a moment. And I'm going to just cut off one of the tops. Oops. And I'm going to add that to my food processor. And I'm going to eyeball this. Alright, once again, I don't want to overcrowd my food processor, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of onions in here. One should do the trick. And really, I'm just kind of helping the food processor a little bit. I'm just breaking it down just a bit, and the food processor will do the rest. We also want to add some spinach. Want to add like a nice bunch of spinach. And this is also really good for iron. Good, again, chlorophyll, chlorophyll, chlorophyll. Your greens are just so important to incorporate in the diet. Okay, I'm just gonna move some things around here. And so, since this is getting a little full, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put what we have so far in a bowl. As you can see, it's gorgeous. Okay. And then I'm just going to continue the process. Okay, so we have our scallions in, we have our mustard greens in. We're also going to add in here some bok choy. Now, I don't know about you, but I love bok choy. I love Asian greens. And bok choy has a really nice flavor to it. It really just reminds me of Thailand, China, Japan. It reminds me of just all the foods that I really enjoy eating. And it's good for you. All right, so we're going to put in a bunch of bok choy in here. Okay. And then I think that's enough. We're also going to add a little bit of ginger. Ginger is going to give it another little kick. So I'm going to take just half of a nub, and then I'm going to use a spoon and just remove the skin. And then we're just going to cut this up into little pieces, just some chunks, so that we can help the food processor along. And you know, there's some things that you just want to try to incorporate into your diet as much as possible. And ginger is one of those things. Again, it's really good when you're developing mucus, particularly around this time of year, spring. We have a lot of pollen issues in the South. You have folks who have a bunch of allergies. And the more ginger you have, the better. Just helps to open you up a little bit. So notice what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm just cutting this up into little pieces. And I'm just going to add this to my food processor. Okay, almost there. Okay, and then I'll put the rest of this to the side. We also want to add lemon. And it's always good to get lemons with seeds. We want to stay away from hybrids. You know, there's so many different things that's happening with our food supply. We want to find as many of our fruits and vegetables that have seeds. So I'm going to do 3 halves of lemon. And again, also the other thing that you want to think about is making sure that you eat organic. So when I go to the grocery store, I'm always looking for organic options. It's a little bit more expensive, but I know that, you know, whoever grew it, if I didn't know them, they're not using pesticides when they actually grow their produce. So organic is really important. And then this is also going to give this dish a lot of flavor, because we want to also try to control our salt. We don't want to eat a lot of salt. All right, so we have, put this off to the side. Oop, lost one of my lemons, but that's okay. All right, so we have our ginger, we have our lemon. All right, we also want to get some basil in here. So I'm going to choose like some really large leaves of basil, so about 12 is good. 2 tablespoons of dulse. All right, dulse, you can use this instead of salt if you want, but this gives your dish a really nice sea flavor. We're also going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to also add in here, this is cardamom. And cardamom has a really beautiful spicy flavor. This is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay. Then I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper. And I'm just going to add a little, just a pinch of salt. 2 pinches of salt, that's okay. Okay. And then I'm going to just blend the rest of this up. And then what we'll do is mix all of this together, and then we'll put it over our pasta. You should smell this, it's so wonderful. Fresh, healthy. That's this dish. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm just going to mix this together. Going to have the little peppery taste from the mustards. We have our lemon juice, we have our dulse. And then what we'll do is just put it over our zucchini pasta. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Pasta fit for a king. Right. There you have it. So this is our zucchini pasta. Beautiful dish. Again, you can always be creative. If you don't have zucchinis, you can use yellow squash. Get the same textures, but it's beautiful color as well. You can add some tomatoes on top of this, whatever you want to do. All right, this is just to give you some inspiration and for you to just try. All right, and so I hope that you enjoy this dish. This is Chef B. Over and out.